When most people think about keeping their mouth clean and fresh, they immediately reach for mouthwash. It's marketed as the final step to perfect oral hygiene, something that kills germs, freshens breath, and gives you that minty, confident smile. But what if the very thing you're using to keep your mouth healthy is quietly doing the opposite? One of the biggest hidden truths about mouthwash is that it doesn't just kill the bad bacteria that cause odor and plaque. It also wipes out the good bacteria that your mouth desperately needs for balance and long-term health. Your mouth is home to a delicate ecosystem of over 700 species of bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms, collectively known as the oral microbiome. This ecosystem isn't something to fear, it's something to protect. In a healthy mouth, beneficial bacteria play a vital role in keeping harmful bacteria under control. They produce enzymes that break down food particles, help regulate the mouth's pH level, and even assist in the production of nitric oxide, a compound critical for healthy blood vessels and cardiovascular function. These bacteria act as a natural defense system, working around the clock to maintain harmony in your mouth and body. When you use a strong antibacterial or alcohol-based mouthwash, that balance is disrupted almost immediately. These formulas are designed to be powerful, and they don't discriminate between harmful and beneficial bacteria. Within seconds of rinsing, you're essentially creating a scorched earth effect in your mouth. The good bacteria that keep your gums strong and your breath fresh are destroyed along with the bad ones. While you might feel an instant sense of cleanliness, what's really happening is a breakdown of the microbial community that supports your oral and systemic health. This imbalance, known as oral dysbiosis, can set off a chain reaction of problems. Without enough beneficial bacteria, harmful microbes have room to multiply. This can lead to chronic bad breath, gum inflammation, sensitivity, and even an increased risk of cavities. Ironically, the more often people use mouthwash to fight these issues, the worse they can become over time. It's a cycle of dependency. The more you rinse, the more you disturb your natural defenses, and the more you feel the need to rinse again. The oral microbiome doesn't just affect your mouth. It's closely connected to your entire body. Recent studies have shown that the bacteria in your mouth influence digestion, immune response, and even heart health. Certain species of beneficial bacteria are responsible for converting dietary nitrate cell from vegetables like spinach and beets into nitric oxide, which helps dilate blood vessels and improve circulation. When mouthwash wipes out these bacteria, your nitric oxide production can drop significantly, potentially leading to higher blood pressure and reduced energy. What seems like a harmless daily rinse can actually interfere with one of the body's most important natural processes. Beyond the physiological effects, there's also the issue of chemical exposure. Many commercial mouthwashes contain ingredients like chlorhexidine, cetipyridinium chloride, or alcohol, which are harsh on soft tissues and can cause mouth dryness. A dry mouth is more prone to irritation, ulcers, and bacterial overgrowth. Saliva is your body's natural mouthwash. It neutralizes acids, washes away debris, and contains antimicrobial proteins that protect your teeth and gums. When saliva levels drop, bacteria thrive, and the mouth becomes more acidic, increasing the risk of decay and enamel erosion. What makes this even more concerning is how marketing convinces people that stronger means better. Those intense burning sensations and overpowering mint flavors are often mistaken for proof that a product is working. In reality, that burning is a sign of tissue irritation and microbial destruction. It's a bit like using bleach to clean your skin. It might kill germs, but it will also destroy the healthy cells that protect you. To preserve your oral microbiome, it's important to think of your mouth as a living environment, not a battlefield. Instead of trying to sterilize it, the goal should be to support balance. Using a mild, Alcohol-free mouthwash or natural rinses like salt water or aloe vera can help freshen breath without harming beneficial bacteria. Chewing sugar-free gum, staying hydrated, and eating more fibrous vegetables can also encourage saliva flow and support the right kind of bacterial growth. The truth is, your mouth doesn't need to be sterile to be clean. It needs to be balanced. Your oral microbiome is one of the body's most sophisticated defense systems, evolved over millions of years to protect you from disease. Destroying it in the name of fresh breath is like cutting down a forest because you don't like a few weeds. Once you understand how this ecosystem works, you can make smarter choices that protect both your mouth and your overall health. Many people believe that a mouthwash with a strong, burning sensation is doing its job, killing germs and leaving the mouth spotless. But what most don't realize is that the burning feeling often comes from alcohol, one of the most common and damaging ingredients in many commercial mouthwashes. Alcohol-based mouthwashes may give you a temporary feeling of freshness, but behind that minty aftertaste, they can silently dry out your mouth, disturb its natural balance, and create an environment that encourages more bacteria, not less. What seems like a simple step in your oral hygiene routine can actually lead to long-term harm if used regularly. The mouth is naturally designed to stay moist for a reason. Saliva plays an essential role in keeping your mouth healthy. It continuously washes away food particles, neutralizes harmful acids, and provides enzymes that start the digestion process right from your tongue. Most importantly, saliva contains antimicrobial proteins that keep harmful bacteria under control. It's your body's built-in defense system, a natural mouthwash that works 24 hours a day. When you use a mouthwash with alcohol, this delicate balance is disrupted. The alcohol acts as a solvent that strips away moisture and damages the mucous membranes that line the inside of your mouth. The result is dryness, irritation, and an increased vulnerability to infection. A dry mouth is not just uncomfortable. It's dangerous for your oral health. Without enough saliva,
take away anxiety.
Food,
it's going to help you sleep so much better. It's going to help you function and heal better. You sleep so much better. It's going to help you function.
Bad breath, ironically, becomes more likely because dry conditions encourage the growth of odor, causing bacteria. This is one of the biggest paradoxes of alcohol-based mouthwash. It promises to eliminate bad breath, yet over time it can make it worse. Many people end up trapped in a cycle where they use mouthwash to mask bad breath caused by dryness, which only worsens the problem. Beyond dryness, alcohol can irritate the soft tissues of the mouth, especially the cheeks, tongue, and gums. These areas are covered by sensitive mucous membranes that help absorb nutrients and protect against pathogens. Frequent exposure to alcohol-based mouthwash can cause redness, burning, and peeling, particularly in those with already sensitive gums or minor mouth sores. Over time, repeated irritation can slow healing and contribute to chronic inflammation, which plays a major role in gum disease and other oral health issues. The damaging effects don't stop there. Some studies have raised concerns that prolonged use of alcohol-based mouthwashes might be linked to an increased risk of certain oral conditions. While research is ongoing, it's clear that exposing your mouth daily to high concentrations of ethanol isn't harmless. Alcohol is a drying agent that disrupts cellular integrity, and when used in an environment as delicate as the mouth, it can compromise the tissues that protect against bacteria and toxins. The irony is that the feeling of clean after using such mouthwash is just an illusion. The initial freshness is caused by the menthol and artificial flavoring, while the alcohol gives a strong sting that makes users think something powerful is happening. In truth, that burning sensation is often your body's warning signal, a reaction to tissue irritation rather than proof of effectiveness. Freshness achieved this way is superficial and fleeting, while the damage to the oral environment accumulates quietly over time. Alcohol also alters the balance of your oral microbiome, the community of bacteria that live in your mouth. Just like antibiotics can disrupt gut bacteria, alcohol mouthwash wipes out both harmful and beneficial species. The beneficial bacteria play a critical role in protecting against gum disease, aiding digestion, and maintaining proper pH balance. When they're destroyed, harmful bacteria have the opportunity to multiply rapidly, which can lead to plaque buildup, gum inflammation, and persistent bad breath. Essentially, you're sterilizing your mouth in a way that nature never intended, and the result is often worse oral health, not better. For people with sensitive mouths, receding gums, or a history of oral ulcers, alcohol-based mouthwash can make their condition more painful. It can also interfere with the healing process after dental procedures like extractions or fillings. Dentists often recommend avoiding these mouthwashes during recovery because the alcohol delays tissue repair and causes unnecessary discomfort. Even for healthy individuals, daily use is unnecessary and can gradually lead to chronic dryness and irritation. The solution lies in using gentler alternatives that cleans without stripping away moisture. Alcohol-free mouthwashes made with ingredients like xylitol, aloe vera, coconut oil, or natural essential oils can freshen breath while preserving your mouth's natural defenses. A simple saltwater rinse can also be just as effective for reducing bacteria and soothing inflammation without any side effects. Staying hydrated and maintaining good brushing and flossing habits are far more powerful for oral health than relying on harsh chemicals. Your mouth is not meant to feel like a sterile, scorched desert after cleaning. It's meant to feel balanced, hydrated, and alive. Alcohol-based mouthwash tricks you into thinking dryness equals cleanliness, but in truth, a moist, well-balanced mouth is the true sign of health. When you protect your saliva and nourish your oral environment instead of stripping it, you're not just caring for your teeth and gums. You're supporting your entire body's natural harmony. One of the most surprising and least talked about effects of using mouthwash is its potential impact on your blood pressure and cardiovascular health. Most people think of mouthwash as something that only affects the mouth, a product designed to kill germs, freshen breath, and maintain oral hygiene. But the human body is far more interconnected than it seems. The health of your mouth is deeply linked to the health of your heart, and certain bacteria in your mouth play a crucial role in regulating blood pressure. When mouthwash destroys these bacteria, it can interfere with an important biological process that helps control circulation and vascular function. Inside your mouth lives a complex ecosystem of microorganisms known as the oral microbiome. Among them are specific types of beneficial bacteria responsible for converting dietary nitrates found naturally in foods like spinach, beets, lettuce, and celery into nitrites. These nitrites are then swallowed and further converted into nitric oxide, a molecule that acts as a natural vasodilator. In simpler terms, nitric oxide helps relax and widen your blood vessels, improving blood flow, oxygen delivery, and overall cardiovascular health. It's one of the body's most essential compounds for maintaining normal blood pressure and preventing stiffness in the arteries. When you use a strong antibacterial or alcohol-based mouthwash, you're not only killing harmful bacteria that cause bad breath and plaque, you're also wiping out the good bacteria that help generate nitric oxide. Without these bacteria, the conversion process from dietary nitrates to nitric oxide becomes disrupted. As a result, your nitric oxide levels drop, and your blood vessels may not relax as effectively. This can cause a subtle but meaningful rise in blood pressure, especially when mouthwash is used daily over long periods. Several scientific studies have highlighted this connection. Researchers have found that people who use antibacterial mouthwash twice a day can experience measurable increases in blood pressure within just a week. Some reports even suggest that consistent use can reduce nitric oxide production by up to 25%, leading to sustained changes in vascular function. This doesn't mean that mouthwash directly causes hypertension, but it does mean it may interfere with one of the body's natural mechanisms for keeping blood pressure in check. The effect is particularly concerning for individuals who already struggle with high blood pressure or heart disease. Many of these people are encouraged to eat nitrate-rich foods like leafy greens to help boost nitric oxide and support circulation. However, if they're also using mouthwash that kills nitric oxide-producing bacteria, the benefits of those foods may be lost. It's like taking 2 steps forward with your diet and 1 step back with your daily rinse. Even for those with normal blood pressure, reducing nitric oxide production can have other consequences, such as lower energy levels, slower recovery after exercise, and impaired blood flow to the brain and muscles. Nitric oxide is not only vital for blood pressure regulation, but also for immune defense and cellular communication. It helps prevent the buildup of plaque in the arteries, improves oxygen efficiency, and supports brain function by increasing blood flow. Lower levels of nitric oxide have been associated with fatigue, poor endurance, and even cognitive decline over time. By using mouthwash that indiscriminately kills bacteria, you may be unintentionally undermining your body's ability to produce this essential molecule. The irony is that most people use mouthwash in pursuit of health, to feel fresh, clean, and protected. Yet the daily use of powerful antiseptic formulas can quietly interfere with the body's natural balance. This doesn't mean mouthwash has no place at all, but rather that moderation and ingredient awareness are key. Alcohol-free and non-antibacterial options can freshen breath without disturbing the bacterial ecosystem needed for nitric oxide production. Natural rinses like salt water, aloe vera, or mild herbal blends can cleanse the mouth while preserving the beneficial microbes. Another way to support your nitric oxide levels is by maintaining a diet rich in natural nitrates and polyphenols. Foods such as beets, arugula, kale, and citrus fruits enhance nitric oxide production naturally. Chewing these foods thoroughly allows beneficial bacteria on the tongue and gums to begin the conversion process before the food even reaches your stomach. If those bacteria are consistently wiped out by mouthwash, this efficient system breaks down. It's important to remember that not all bacteria are bad. In fact, many of them are vital partners in maintaining health throughout your body. The relationship between your oral bacteria and your cardiovascular system is a perfect example of this connection. When you care for your mouth in a way that supports balance, rather than sterilization, you're also caring for your heart. Ultimately, the lesson is clear. Good oral hygiene should not come at the expense of your body's natural chemistry. Using harsh mouthwash may seem harmless, but when it interferes with nitric oxide production, it can influence something as fundamental as blood pressure. The next time you reach for your rinse, remember that your mouth is not an isolated system. It's the starting point of your body's intricate network of health. Protecting the beneficial bacteria in your mouth may be one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to support your heart and overall vitality. When you walk down the oral care aisle at the store, it's easy to be drawn to mouthwash bottles that promise bright white teeth, germ-free mouths, and fresh breath that lasts all day. The labels boast claims like antibacterial, whitening, and deep clean, giving the impression that these products are both safe and effective. But behind the glossy packaging and confident slogans lies a much more complicated truth. Many of these products rely on harsh chemical agents that might deliver
anxiety.
short-term results.
It's going to help you sleep so much better.
Damaging
it's going to help you function and heal better. You sleep so much better.
The reality is that not all mouthwash formulas are created equal, and the stronger or whiter they promise to be, the more likely they are to harm your oral health over time. Whitening mouthwashes, for example, often contain hydrogen peroxide or similar bleaching agents. While hydrogen peroxide can help lift surface stains, its repeated use can cause significant irritation to the delicate soft tissues in the mouth. It can dry out the gums, lead to tooth sensitivity, and in some cases even erode enamel if the concentration is too strong or used too frequently. Enamel erosion is irreversible. Once it's gone, it cannot grow back. Over time, this can make teeth more prone to cavities, chipping, and discoloration, which ironically defeats the purpose of using a whitening product in the first place. Antibacterial mouthwashes pose another issue. Many of them use powerful disinfectants such as chlorhexidine, cetylpyridinium chloride, or other chemical agents meant to eliminate bacteria. These substances are indeed effective at killing germs, but they are also nonspecific, meaning they kill both harmful and beneficial bacteria. Just like with antibiotics in the gut, this can upset the natural balance of the oral microbiome, the ecosystem of microorganisms that keep your mouth healthy. A disrupted oral microbiome doesn't just lead to bad breath and plaque buildup. It can also make you more susceptible to gum inflammation, cavities, and infections. Some antibacterial rinses also cause staining of the teeth and tongue after prolonged use. Chlorhexidine, one of the most common ingredients in prescription mouthwashes, is notorious for this effect. It may temporarily reduce bacteria and plaque, but it can also leave behind brownish stains that are difficult to remove without professional cleaning. Beyond the cosmetic issue, the frequent use of such mouthwash can alter taste perception, leaving a lingering metallic or bitter taste. For people who use these products daily, this side effect can become a chronic nuisance. Many commercial mouthwashes also contain synthetic dyes, artificial sweeteners, and strong flavors meant to create the illusion of freshness. These additives don't contribute to oral health. They only enhance the sensory experience to make the rinse feel powerful. In reality, a tingling or burning sensation doesn't mean the mouthwash is working. It's often a sign of irritation. Alcohol-based mouthwashes are the most common culprits here. They create a strong burning effect that people associate with cleanliness, yet they dry out the mouth and make it more vulnerable to bacteria and bad breath in the long run, even sensitive or gentle. Mouthwash formulas can contain ingredients that disrupt the natural pH balance of the mouth. A healthy mouth maintains a slightly alkaline environment to prevent acid-loving bacteria from thriving. Mouthwashes that are too acidic can weaken enamel and contribute to long-term erosion. The more frequently such products are used, the more difficult it becomes for saliva to restore the mouth's natural protective barrier. The problem isn't necessarily the idea of mouthwash itself. It's the way these products are formulated and marketed. Companies often focus on quick, visible results instead of long-term health. A mouthwash that provides an instant burst of freshness may mask deeper problems rather than solve them. It's easy to mistake a minty taste for cleanliness, but real oral health depends on maintaining balance, hydration, and the integrity of your oral tissues. Fortunately, there are safer and more effective alternatives. Natural mouthwashes made with ingredients like aloe vera, coconut oil, green tea extract, or xylitol can freshen breath, reduce inflammation, and support the good bacteria in your mouth without harsh side effects. Saltwater rinses remain one of the most effective and inexpensive ways to maintain oral hygiene, reduce swelling, and neutralize acids. Baking soda solutions can help maintain the mouth's pH while gently whitening teeth without eroding enamel. These natural options don't offer the dramatic claims of commercial brands, but they provide real, lasting benefits without compromising your oral health. When it comes to mouthwash, moderation and awareness are key. Using a chemical-laden rinse twice a day might give the illusion of perfection, but in the long run, it can do more harm than good. The best oral care routine relies on gentle consistency, brushing with a soft, bristled toothbrush, flossing daily, drinking plenty of water, and using mouth rinses that support rather than destroy the natural balance of your mouth. The truth about many mouthwashes is that they trade short-term cosmetic appeal for long-term damage. Protecting your mouth means understanding that real cleanliness doesn't sting, burn, or bleach. It nurtures, restores, and strengthens the natural systems your body already has in place. When it comes to maintaining oral hygiene, many people assume that the only way to achieve a clean, healthy mouth is by using strong, chemical-based mouthwashes. We've been conditioned by decades of advertising to believe that killing 99.9% of germs is the ultimate goal. But in truth, your mouth doesn't need to be sterilized. It needs to be balanced. Nature has already provided us with gentle yet powerful alternatives that can keep the mouth clean, fresh, and protected without the harmful side effects of alcohol and synthetic chemicals. These natural mouthwash options not only freshen breath, but also help support your body's natural defenses, reduce inflammation, and promote long-term oral health. One of the simplest and most effective natural rinses is salt water. Used for centuries in traditional medicine, salt water works by creating a mildly alkaline environment in the mouth that helps neutralize acids and inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria. It also helps draw out fluid from inflamed tissues, reducing swelling and soothing sore gums. A warm saltwater rinse can be used daily without fear of side effects, and it's especially helpful after dental procedures or when dealing with mouth ulcers. Unlike commercial mouthwashes, it doesn't burn, dry out your mouth, or disrupt the balance of beneficial bacteria. Another excellent option is aloe vera juice. Known for its soothing and healing properties, aloe vera can reduce gum inflammation, support tissue regeneration, and combat bad breath naturally. Research shows that aloe vera mouthwash can be just as effective as chlorhexidine, one of the strongest antibacterial agents used in dental care, without causing staining, dryness, or irritation. Aloe's gentle nature makes it perfect for people with sensitive gums or conditions like gingivitis. It can calm irritation while promoting a healthier oral environment. Coconut oil is another remarkable natural ingredient for oral care. Through a process known as oil pulling, where you swish a tablespoon of oil around your mouth for 10-15 minutes, coconut oil can help reduce harmful bacteria, improve gum health, and even whiten teeth over time. Coconut oil contains lauric acid, a compound with strong antimicrobial properties that target the bacteria responsible for plaque and bad breath. Regular oil pulling helps cleanse the mouth without stripping away good bacteria, leaving a balanced and nourished environment. Essential oils like tea tree, peppermint, clove, and eucalyptus also have powerful antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. A few drops diluted in water or added to a mild base like aloe juice can create an effective natural mouth rinse. Tea tree oil, for example, is known to combat bacteria linked to gum disease, while peppermint and clove oils freshen breath and provide a cooling sensation. These oils don't just mask odor, they target the root cause of bad breath by balancing bacterial activity and reducing oral inflammation. Green tea extract is another impressive natural ingredient for oral health. Green tea contains catechins, antioxidants that fight bacteria and reduce gum inflammation. Studies show that rinsing with green tea extract can decrease plaque buildup and bleeding gums while promoting a healthy oral microbiome. Unlike chemical mouthwashes, it doesn't cause dryness or irritation, and it also helps neutralize acids that lead to enamel erosion. The mild taste and natural freshness of green tea make it an ideal daily rinse. Hydrogen peroxide, when used in very low concentrations and properly diluted, can serve as a mild whitening and antiseptic rinse. It helps reduce surface stains and gently oxygenates the mouth, discouraging the growth of anaerobic bacteria that cause bad breath. However, it's important to use it sparingly. Overuse or high concentrations can damage enamel and irritate soft tissues. When used responsibly, it's a safe, low-cost way to support oral hygiene naturally. Beyond specific ingredients, Supporting your oral health naturally also means encouraging your body's own defense systems. Staying hydrated, eating fibrous vegetables, and maintaining good nutrition are all critical. Water helps flush away food debris and bacteria, while a diet rich in leafy greens, fruits, and whole grains provides the vitamins and minerals your gums need to stay strong. Chewing fibrous foods like celery or apples stimulates saliva production, which is your mouth's built-in cleansing mechanism. The best thing about natural mouthwash options is that they work in harmony with your body rather than against it. Instead of wiping out every microbe, they help good bacteria thrive while keeping harmful species in check. This balance ensures fresher breath, stronger gums, and a healthier immune response overall. They also avoid the side effects of alcohol-based rinses: no dryness, no burning, no artificial dyes or sweeteners. Switching to a natural rinse doesn't mean compromising on cleanliness. It means aligning your oral care routine with how your body is designed to function. Nature's ingredients have a way of restoring equilibrium rather than forcing control. When you use natural alternatives like salt water, aloe vera coconut oil, or essential oils, you're not just cleaning your mouth, you're nurturing it. By supporting the ecosystem of beneficial bacteria and preserving the moisture your mouth needs, you build a foundation for true oral wellness that lasts a lifetime. True oral health is not about how clean your mouth feels right after rinsing or how fresh your breath smells for the next few hours. It's about maintaining a healthy balance within the mouth, an environment where beneficial bacteria thrive, tissues stay hydrated, and the body's natural defenses can work properly. Many people think oral care means killing every germ in sight, brushing harder, or using stronger mouthwashes, but this approach often does more harm than good. A balanced mouth is a living ecosystem that depends on harmony, not harshness. Understanding how to nurture that balance is key to long-term oral and overall health. Your mouth is home to an intricate network of microorganisms, hundreds of species of bacteria that coexist in delicate proportion. This microbial community, known as the oral microbiome, plays a crucial role in protecting against infections, regulating pH levels, and even supporting systemic processes such as digestion and blood pressure regulation. The good bacteria act like gatekeepers, keeping harmful species under control and preventing them from overgrowing. When this balance is disrupted, for example, by overusing antibacterial mouthwash or neglecting proper hygiene, problems like gum inflammation, tooth decay, and bad breath can emerge. The goal isn't to sterilize the mouth, but to maintain this natural equilibrium so that your body can function the way it's meant to. One of the most important aspects of balanced oral care is consistency. Gentle daily habits are far more effective than sporadic, aggressive measures. Brushing twice a day with a soft, bristled toothbrush and fluoride-free or low-chemical toothpaste helps remove plaque without damaging enamel or irritating gums.
Take away anxiety.
Too hard
it's going to help you sleep so much better. It's going to help you function and heal better. You sleep so much better. It's going to help you function.
Flossing once a day removes food particles and bacteria that hide between teeth, preventing buildup that can lead to gum disease. These small, consistent actions maintain cleanliness while respecting the body's natural rhythms. Hydration also plays a critical role in oral balance. Saliva is one of your body's most powerful tools for maintaining a healthy mouth. It naturally washes away debris, neutralizes acids, and provides minerals that help repair early signs of enamel damage. When your mouth becomes dry due to dehydration stress, certain medications, or alcohol-based mouthwash, bacteria can multiply quickly and the pH of your mouth becomes more acidic. This acidic environment weakens enamel and encourages harmful bacterial growth. Simply drinking enough water throughout the day can significantly reduce these risks. Diet is another foundational element of balanced oral health. The foods you eat directly influence the bacteria in your mouth. A diet high in sugar and processed carbohydrates feeds harmful bacteria, leading to plaque, cavities, and inflammation. In contrast, nutrient-rich foods like leafy greens, crunchy vegetables, and whole fruits promote healthy saliva production and nourish beneficial bacteria. Foods high in nitrates, such as spinach, beets, and arugula, help your body produce nitric oxide, a molecule that supports cardiovascular health and relies on oral bacteria for activation. By eating more whole, natural foods, you're supporting both your oral microbiome and your entire body's wellness. It's also important to remember that oral health doesn't exist in isolation. The condition of your mouth can influence other parts of your body, and vice versa. Chronic gum inflammation, for instance, has been linked to an increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Maintaining oral balance helps reduce systemic inflammation and supports overall health. A healthy mouth is often a reflection of a healthy lifestyle, one that includes good nutrition, adequate rest, and stress management. Another overlooked factor in maintaining oral balance is avoiding unnecessary chemicals. Mouthwashes, whitening agents, and toothpastes filled with artificial ingredients can disrupt the microbiome and irritate soft tissues. Switching to natural, alcohol-free rinses and mineral-rich toothpastes can help preserve your mouth's protective environment. Herbal mouth rinses with ingredients like aloe vera, xylitol, or green tea extract can reduce inflammation without destroying beneficial bacteria. Equally important is the way we think about freshness. Many people associate cleanliness with a burning or tingling sensation, but that feeling often comes from alcohol or menthol, not actual cleanliness. A truly healthy mouth feels neutral, hydrated, and comfortable, not scorched or dry. When you stop chasing artificial freshness and start nurturing real health, your body rewards you with stronger gums, cleaner teeth, and naturally fresh breath. Balanced oral care is about cooperation between you and your body. It's about recognizing that your mouth has its own intelligence, a self-regulating system designed to protect you when it's supported properly. Rather than trying to overpower it with harsh products, the best approach is to work with it, stay hydrated, eat well, clean gently, and use natural products that restore balance. Over time, you'll notice that your mouth feels cleaner, your breath stays fresher, and your gums become stronger, not because you've killed all the bacteria, but because you've allowed the good ones to flourish. Ultimately, a balanced mouth reflects a balanced lifestyle. It's not about quick fixes or chemical shortcuts, it's about daily care, patience, and respect for the body's natural systems. When you understand that oral health is an extension of overall health, you begin to see that balance is the foundation of wellness in your mouth and throughout your life.